Antarctica, a continent of ice, a land of extremes. A place where the coldest temperatures on Earth are recorded, and where the sun doesn't set for months during the summer, only to disappear for an equally long winter. It holds enough ice to raise sea levels by a staggering 200 feet. This ice, ancient and immense, is a frozen reservoir of Earth's history. Imagine that for a moment. 200 feet. Cities, towns, and entire regions would be submerged, altering the geography of our world forever. Entire coastlines swallowed by the ocean. The impact on human civilization would be catastrophic, displacing millions and reshaping economies. It's a chilling thought, a stark reminder of the power this frozen giant holds over our planet. The ice is not just a passive presence, it actively influences global weather patterns and ocean currents. Antarctica might seem like a distant, desolate place, but it's far from irrelevant to our lives. Its ice acts as a global thermostat, regulating temperatures and maintaining the balance of our climate. It's a sleeping giant, and its awakening would have consequences that ripple across the globe. The melting of its ice could trigger a cascade of environmental changes. The ice sheet, built up over millions of years, is not just a frozen wasteland. It is a dynamic and integral part of our planet's ecosystem, holding secrets of past climates and clues to future changes. It's a vital part of Earth's climate system. As we face the challenges of climate change, understanding and protecting this frozen giant becomes ever more crucial for the future of our planet. Let's imagine the unthinkable. Picture a world where the ice that has stood for millennia begins to melt at an unprecedented rate. The ice begins to melt, slowly at first, almost imperceptibly. At first it's a slow drip, a gradual rise in sea level that many might not even notice. Coastal cities start to experience more frequent flooding, turning streets into rivers and disrupting daily life. Then the drip becomes a torrent, as massive glaciers collapse into the sea. The melting accelerates, unleashing trillions of tons of water into the oceans, causing sea levels to rise at an alarming rate. Sea levels rise dramatically, inundating coastlines worldwide, swallowing up entire neighborhoods and cities. Entire cities disappear beneath the waves, their once bustling streets now silent and submerged. Millions, perhaps billions, are displaced from their homes, forced to seek refuge in safer areas. This is not science fiction. This is a potential reality that we face. This is the potential reality if we fail to heed the warnings of a warming planet. The time to act is now, before it's too late. The consequences extend far beyond rising seas. The influx of freshwater disrupts ocean currents, which play a vital role in regulating Earth's climate. Weather patterns become more extreme and unpredictable. Heat waves scorch the land while storms rage with unprecedented fury. The delicate balance of ecosystems is thrown into disarray. Marine life struggles to adapt to the changing ocean conditions. Coastal habitats, crucial for countless species, are submerged. The web of life, intricately interconnected, faces a crisis of unimaginable proportions. Section 4, a world reshaped. Imagine looking at a world map, but the coastlines are redrawn. Florida, gone. Bangladesh, submerged. London, New York, Tokyo, swallowed by the rising tides. This is the potential future we face if Antarctica's ice continues to melt unabated. The very geography of our planet hangs in the balance. The world as we know it, the world we call home, is under threat. It's a sobering thought, a stark reminder of our responsibility to protect the planet we inhabit. Section 5. Life on the brink. The melting of Antarctica's ice is not just an environmental issue, it's a humanitarian crisis waiting to unfold. Mass displacement, resource scarcity, and social unrest are just some of the potential consequences for human civilization. But it's not just our future that hangs in the balance. Countless species, many found nowhere else on Earth, face an existential threat. The loss of biodiversity, a tragedy in itself, further weakens the planet's ability to withstand environmental stress. Section 6. Our call to action. The future may seem bleak, but it's not written in stone. We stand at a crossroads where our choices today will shape the world of tomorrow. We have the power to change course, to avert this catastrophic scenario. It is within our grasp to create a sustainable future, one where our children and grandchildren can thrive. But it requires action, decisive and immediate action. We must come together as individuals, communities, and nations to make a difference. We need to reduce our carbon emissions, cutting down on the pollutants that are warming our planet. Transition to cleaner energy sources, embracing renewable technologies that harness the power of the sun, wind, and water, and protect our planet's fragile ecosystems, preserving the biodiversity that is essential for life on Earth. The fate of Antarctica, and indeed the fate of our planet, rests in our hands. Our actions today will determine the legacy we leave behind. The time for complacency is over. We can no longer afford to wait or hope that someone else will solve this crisis. The time for action is now. Every effort counts, every step forward brings us closer to a sustainable future. Let us rise to the challenge, for the sake of our planet and for generations to come. Together we can make a difference, and together we can secure a brighter future for all.